Hello, I am Christian Ornieta. Good morning, class. Our lesson for today is actually located in the kitchen. So, for starters, I want you to think, what do you usually see in the kitchen? So type in the chat box your answers. Okay, Ariel said tomatoes. What else? Fries, plates, the refrigerator, water. Good. Cakes, vegetables, yes, chairs, tables, lights. Imagine your own kitchen, or imagine a kitchen you would want to have in the future. Now that you've imagined or you've thought about what you usually see in the kitchen, I want you to think or to enumerate what you usually do in the kitchen. Okay? Cook rice. Thanks, Mary. Frodo said mopping the floor. You really like cleaning, don't you? Okay? Bake cakes, chat with your parents. That's good. Kitchen is a good place to have bonding time with them. Great. So, now that you've talked about what you usually do in the kitchen, I picked 4 phrases. Cook rice, mopping the floor, bake cakes, chatting with my parents. Now I want you to turn what you call this group of words. They're actually phrases. Okay. I want you to turn them into sentences. So first, let's turn the first one. How do we turn this into a sentence? What do you think is the simplest way? It's actually just what? Adding a period. If we just add a period from this phrase and turn it into this, what do you call this kind of sentence? It's actually an imperative sentence, one that gives orders. Okay, for the second sentence, yes, Lila. Okay, Lou is mopping the floor. Thank you for your answer, Lila. Lou is mopping the floor. You added a subject and then added the period. Good. Now for the third one, bake cakes. Or if you want it to be in the form of a request, you can say, please bake cakes. Mother, please bake cakes, and then add a period. For the fourth phrase, yes, John? I am chatting with my parents. Or you can say, I love chatting with my parents. Great job, guys. You've truly understood what fragments are all about, and you truly understood how to turn fragments into sentences. Now that we have 4 sentences, what if I would choose about 2 and fuse them in just one sentence? What would happen? Let's say I would choose sentence 1 and sentence 3 and turn them into one sentence. I'll do it like this. Cook rice, bake cakes. That's just one sentence, right? And what if I choose the next pair? Who is mopping the floor? I am chatting with my parents, period. Would that be okay? Seems okay. Cook rice, bake cakes. Who is mopping the floor? I am chatting with my parents. That's actually okay if you actually understood the thought, but it is actually grammatically wrong. Why? Because I have fused 2 sentences, and there is no right division for it. When we want to fuse 2 sentences, we would at least add a connector. Okay, for example, how do we correct sentence number 1? We actually add the word and to connect both ideas, both sentences. So now, instead of cook rice and bake cakes, we have turned it into cook rice and bake cakes. Okay. Oh, that sounds better. For the next one, what did I do? Lou is mopping the floor. I am chatting with my parents. I still added and. Or what other options are there? We could actually say Lou is mopping the floor while I am chatting with my parents. That's totally acceptable. Or we could just say Lou is mopping the floor, period. I am chatting with my parents. So what are actually this group of words? What are actually this word? What's this? What did I actually create? It's actually, anybody has an idea? It's actually a run-on. Run-ons are already two sentences which are formed into one without any proper connector or any proper divider. So how do we correct run-ons? We actually just break sentences, break the two independent clauses and turn them into each sentence, two sentences, or we can add something like this, connectors. Okay, do you have any questions so far? None? Let's proceed to our next activity. I want you to group into pairs, team up with your seatmate. And let's refer to page 109 of our book.